Boston, a man I'll never be. This is a sponsored video from a big-time supporter that comes through every single month. And Jamie, thank you so much, Jamie, for sponsoring the channel continuously. He loves our channel. He always sends us positive messages alongside his sponsored videos, and he's been around for a long time. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody that comes to hang out with us. Yes. We appreciate Boston.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed our journey with Boston, and I love their album covers. I feel like they have the coolest album covers. But Jamie was saying that this one is a little bit of an underrated one, but he thought we were going to really like it, and it was never released as a major single. So a little bit one that flies under the radar for most people.
It is off the album Don't Look Back, and that album crushed it.
Yeah. Number one in the US.
Went to the top of the charts and is 7 times platinum. So a big album from Boston that also has a great cover artwork.
Yes.
And I've loved Boston, man. They're definitely one of my favorites on the channel that we've done. We don't do them often. We've done them a few times. Obviously, we've done so many different groups and artists on the channel, and it's hard to, continuously do the same group. But I'm always so appreciative of when we come back to Boston because they're so unique. They have great production. Obviously, Tom Scholz is insane. And just,
I just love the creativity in it.
Yeah. And
like it always sounds like very different. I love like the soaring instrumentals in it. Like sometimes it sounds very orchestral. Like I really enjoy it.
Yeah, and they, I think in a few occasions have given us some sci-fi vibes as well, which is always cool. Love. But to
match the spaceship.
Yeah.
The guitar spaceship.
Yeah, you guys know what to do. If you have other recommendations from Boston, you drop it in the comments section. If you enjoy this video and you enjoy hanging out with us, hit that like button so this video reaches more people. Give a shout out to Jamie down below in the comments as well for getting us to come back to Boston. All right, you ready, Sam?
I am. Let's do it.
If I said what's on my mind, you turn and walk away, disappearing way back in your dreams. It's so hard to be unkind, so easy just to say that everything is just the way it seems. Satisfied.
not being able to live up to the expectations of who people expect you are or people perceive you as. Introspective vibes from Boston on this one, something that I don't think we've experienced a whole lot on our journey with them thus far. And, that's attributed to what Jamie was talking about, maybe a little bit deeper cut, but I think maybe an important one from their catalog that showcases what their, the other stuff that we've experienced thus far has been a lot of high energy, I feel like, and maybe on a journey, but not this introspective journey. Really, really cool. I mean, they do a great job as well, bringing some energy to this in the same capacity as Boston is known for, but maybe like through that process of going on a journey, it's more of a reflective journey, right? You're thinking, for me anyways, I mean, obviously Sam isn't a man.
Yeah.
So, I've experienced these things myself personally, right? Where there's expectations placed on you, whether it's society, whether it's family or friends. And
even sometimes it's the expectations you place on yourself because you kind of think that you need to live up to these expectations, but it's not even necessarily, it's just you kind of placing that idea there and putting pressure on yourself.
100%. I was just about to allude to that, is that sometimes you have those expectations that nobody else has. Like you think people have expectations of you, but really you're just internalizing those expectations. Yes. And that's kind of, I feel like, this thought-provoking process that we're getting lyrically and musically. And I think the production value that Tom Scholz brings does that epically. He does such an amazing job. He obviously also wrote this, and then Brad Delp is on the vocals. So it's really cool that he has his fingerprints all over it. But then you have this vocal delivery performance from somebody that didn't write it.
Yeah. And it's just so like soulful and emotive, like you feel the passion coming through it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is different than the other ones that we've done. Like I definitely like this, but I feel like it's different in the sense that the other ones I feel like had a little bit more of abstract lyrics to them, and this is more of like a specific message that's being sung about. Obviously it sounds almost like it's coming from personal experience, but who knows. And I feel like the other ones that we've done, again, musically, like you said, were more of like taking you through a little bit of a journey with some peaks and valleys and like some different sections, whereas this I feel like is a little bit more repetitive, not in a bad way, but it is more of like, to me, feels like more like a traditional kind of song structure, and the emphasis is more placed on the lyrics because of the message of the lyrics. So I really like it. It's cool to see something different from them. However, it does still have like that energy that you said that they're known for. The only thing I would say is that like I do wish that the vocal was like a little bit more forward, because I feel like it's hard for me to hear everything he's saying in the lyrics just because I feel like the instrumentation is so prevalent.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that I'm not totally opposed to the way the mix is. If you guys have been here for a while, you know that I have a recording engineering background, so the mix is something I do really focus on. But I do feel like that because it's almost like perfectly mixed from my perspective, because it's making me focus so much on the lyrics of what he's saying. I'm really listening really hard. Sometimes when lyrics are there, but you don't pay attention to them as much. But this, I think the mix between musically and the lyrics is really well done. So you're getting that energy vibe that we talked about. And then at the same time, really trying to listen hard to what he's saying. So anyways, we'll add some closing thoughts at the end.
Hide your
faked me out there at the end. I thought it was over, and then it was like, psych, here's 3 more seconds.
Yeah, really great production for me on that all around. Really fantastic composition. Jamie, you were right in saying that you thought that we would like this. I'm not speaking for Sam, I'm speaking for me. I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And, all around, I think, like I said, I mentioned the production. That's really what stuck out to me. Transitions were great. I felt like the complement of the bass, which kind of added this like dramatic feel alongside the rhythm section, complemented with the uplifting feel of the electric guitar, really set the stage for that introspective and reflective feeling. And I think that comes back to the production value. I thought the transitions were great in and out of each section to build some of that drama, the soulfulness that came with it. They, do what they always do, and using so many different tools, whether it's a slight use of an organ sound and, the electric guitar here and there, or maybe a synth or whatever, they really do such an amazing job, I think, of putting it all together. That's obviously Tom Scholz. And then the really amazing delivery to, have this heartfelt performance from Brad Delp. So I love this one.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too. And I thought that there was a little bit more changes. Like in the first half, I said I felt like it was not repetitive in a bad way, but like easy to kind of follow the melody. Whereas I feel like in the back half, they switched it up a little bit. So they brought some diversity there, which is cool. For me, my favorite part was the vocal. I thought like you said, heartfelt vocal. I just feel like he brought so much emotion to it. And it was really easy to kind of like feel what the person who would be feeling in that situation would be feeling delivered through the vocal. The instrumentation as a whole as well, like bringing that drama, like you said. But I think that for me, the vocals is like really what made me feel connected to this song, which I enjoyed.
Yeah, anyways, it was clearly an amazing song. Really very much enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Jamie, for sponsoring the channel, giving us some more from Boston. And we appreciate all you guys that come through and hang out with us. Make sure you hit that like button before you go. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys.